Hello, everyone. My name is Jarrett Gonzales, and the article that I've chosen for my business brief presentation was published by the New York Times, written by Brian Chin, entitled The Tech That Will Invade Our Lives in 2021. I chose this article for many reasons, but the main reason is to take a deeper dive into technology that is changing in front of our eyes every day. This COVID-19 pandemic has changed so much in everybody's daily lives, and also in the way that the world operates. This reconstruction of public norms is an opportunity for technological innovations to take advantage of vulnerable citizens that are virtually quarantined and innovate to help the consumer cope, operate, and function in these unforeseen times. This article summary will be informing you of incoming technology development, the obstacles of businesses, regulations, the implications, the intended and unintended consequences of these regulations and implications, the adaptations of the economy, and as well as my personal position on this topic. Based off the past year's events, Brian Chin is foreseeing the invasion of technological innovation and advancement in the daily lives of citizens. The pandemic and the unmeasurable changes that have been taken for the safety of the American people have affected everyone's way of life, and also the advancement and innovation of technology in this new virtual world. From big tech corporations to small app developers, the tiny technology innovations are starting to prevail as essential tools in today's reality. Touchless ordering, serving, and any type of transaction that you can think of is evolving every day around the world in almost every business. Regulations and norms are changing in the economy, and society among public views and opinions are changing as well. This shift is shifting the technological power that we have in our economy. Technology is replacing our stores, and online shopping is taking over the in-store retail experiences businesses from any normal operation that existed pre-COVID. Retail shopping, indoor dining, and populated crowd events are almost frowned upon as the norm is to adapt to virtual interaction and stay virtually connected. As people lock down their lives the past year in quarantine, the amount of technology used in Wi-Fi occupancy has been at an all-time high, forcing internet companies and businesses to advance the technology to keep up with the high demand in this crucial time. Also, the pandemic has created a hands-off approach to businesses in order to keep the spread of COVID-19 at a minimum in their operations. There are so many types of ways to pay for currency transaction nowadays, and they are only developing more and more every day. Now, due to the pandemic, innovation of touchless technology for customer payment will eventually take off into every retail store in the country. Businesses are not the only ones that are struggling to advance technologically. People who work for universities, corporations, and international businesses have been forced to virtualize their work experience online. This evolution of virtual connectivity has led to communication platforms like Zoom to prevail business opportunities for the future online operations at home for healthy and safe workplaces. Not only have businesses been forced to change their day-to-day services to the average consumer, they also have to worry about the constantly changing government regulation requirements. The government regulation requirements consist of temporary city lockdowns, business curfews, mask mandates, capacity limits, FDA COVID cleaning restrictions, etc., that change constantly depending on the fluctuation of positive COVID cases. With the rise in COVID cases at the beginning of last year, the surge of chaos that was enraged in the U.S. put businesses in critical times of oversupply of resources or undersupply of resources that are in overdemand, such as toilet paper, hand sanitizer, and surgical masks. Overcoming these obstacles has put small businesses in bankruptcy and also big businesses in skyscrapers like Amazon. In the regulations of the economy, the main businesses that profit and benefit off of this situation consist of big technology companies like Apple, online businesses like Amazon, virtual communication platforms like Zoom, and delivery services like Amazon Prime. On the other hand, there were a lot more people affected negatively by these regulations than positively. Most businesses that were affected harmfully consist of non-essential businesses, family-owned businesses, cash operations, retail stores, non-franchise businesses, small businesses, and the middle to poor class. Even though there was a huge pandemic going on, these technological advancements would have saved smaller businesses staying afloat in these times. The government could have aided the small businesses in a better way, which can help the diversity of the financial wealth problem in society that we are starting to see today. Due to the regulations of service in stores and businesses, many operations that were not equipped with the proper technology and platforms were hit the hardest financially. Certain innovations that became a part of the norm in operations include ordering software, delivery platforms, social media marketing, and communication platforms became crucial to any success in the virtual world of the pandemic lockdown. Businesses that refused or were not capable to make these changes tended to shut down forcibly by the government or file for bankruptcy financially. This shows the importance of adaptation and technology in the ways of life when faced with adversity. Technological advancements and innovation today is inevitable. The question to ask is, how much is the technology going to impact human interactions and norms of everyday life? Will it be positive or negative? Personally, the amount of efficiency that technology brings to a single person's life is unimaginable when operated correctly. But with rapid reward comes rapid risk. External factors are influencing the innovation in today's society. But that's the scary part, is when the external factor of society will start influencing the innovation, which is happening in this pandemic. This leads opportunity for corruption to stick its foot in the door for disaster of technology. When people start controlling what's being made, the innovation, not the people, but the people in power, the biggest risk is information security in technology, with the amount of unknown risk that consumers are taking when uploading and trusting these business platforms with all of their personal information. If I had to say anything, my message to the world about the new technology that's implemented in 2021 is, don't be afraid to ask questions and understand that having the knowledge and wisdom to know your risk and what you're getting out of it for what you're putting into it. And with that being said, when we look back at the COVID-19 pandemic, certain businesses relied on certain technological advancements to get them where they are today. And imagine Amazon before COVID, and look at them now.